Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King POSH and today we are looking at King's all-wheel drive drift for this 1930 Bentley 8-liter. Here's my share code. Got it? Great. Sorry about the audio. I'm still trying to figure that stuff out. I also ordered a adapter so I could use my Snowball microphone again. Right now I'm using an earpiece, so that's just why it's going to sound like this. But we are in 4K, so go down to like the three dots, the little gear, whatever, and you can change the graphics from like 420 up to 4K now, 2160. It's great. Either way, let's get into this. Let's have some fun, and let me show you guys this car. Now, this car has been out for a long time. It's an old car, all right? Old to the game, all right? Game's been out for a while, and yeah. So I'm just going to show you guys what I've done to this. I'm going back to my old cars, the ones I first started tuning in Horizon 5, and I'm retuning them, and this is one of them. So let's get right into it, show you guys everything I did to this thing. So it's got the 6.5 liter V12, 1515 horsepower, all-wheel drive with a twin turbo and anti-lag. All right, stock front bumper, stock rear wing spoiler, no bumper. It's got the vintage white wall. Now, stock tire, it goes to B class and it's hard to get it up to an A class. So this was the best way to go. So rear tire width and front tire width are both as skinny as possible. I do have my favorite rims on here, the TC105Ns. And I did max out the rear track width. Really does look good. Now I do have a 10-speed transmission in here, and I mean, you can haul with this car. It is so much fun. I mean, you can use all that power in all of its glory. No matter if you're going on short tracks or long tracks, I've got you covered. It's got the race drive line and a drift differential. You got race brakes so you can stop. I mean, it still weighs 3,900 pounds. We'll get over that when we go to the weight reduction, because you really do save a lot of weight. All right, so you got the anti-roll bars for both the front and the rear. No roll cage, but you got the race weight reduction, and you're saving nearly 1,300 pounds. So, yeah, look at that, 5,238 all the way down to 39. Yeah, that's pretty good. I've seen this car in real life. It looks heavy in real life, I'll tell you that. All right, I just saw this car recently. I went to the Rolls-Royce and Bentley Museum, and I got to see everything and got to check this thing out, and wild. Either way, got a race intake, race fuel system. Everything here is going to be race all the way through. Give you all that power. Of course, it's got the anti-lag, and when this car came out on this game, you couldn't get the anti-lag. That wasn't an option, but now it is. So why not throw it on there? Yeah, it's a pretty wild car. Before I show the tune, you know, the chauffeur, whoever drove the car, had him in short because I couldn't fit in this car in the driver's seat, just because it really was meant for shorter people. And a lot of like the Rolls-Royce and Bentleys back in the time, I couldn't even really fit my legs, you know, through to, like, you know, past the steering wheel and whatnot. It's pretty wild. So yeah, but I mean, the back was where it was at. That's where, you know, if you're rich or whatnot, this is where you would sit. This is it, you know. And you didn't have to drive. You know, you didn't really need to drive. You always had someone drive for you. You know, most of those rich people couldn't even drive. They didn't know how. They just, you know, paid someone else to, you know, drive for them. So, it's what it is. Pretty cool stuff. But, yeah, absolutely beautiful. And from what other things I've learned from, like this car and other Rolls Royces are, that they are more valuable when you tear them apart than they are whole. So yeah, because I mean, trying to get a part for one of these cars would take months to get delivered to you. They would have to give you the blueprints. You would have to go to a shop and get it, you know, machined for you, because you're not going to find these parts at your local AutoZone. It is what it is. So let me show you guys the tune, show you guys what I did to this thing. Okay, so we did a 55-55. All right, here's my gearing, and like I said, you can use all of them. You know, you got these great gears here for the short tracks, and you got these gears for the long tracks. You're gonna have an absolute blast with this car. Here is the alignment I went with. So the one I had before was negative 1.4, negative 1.4, 5.0. And I think like a 3.6 or a 4.2. It was around there. But then I overhauled it and really changed it up. Anti-roll bars are just the same as before. We got 1955.4 and 1936.4. And I made sure the ride height was exactly the same. Dampening hasn't been changed since I tuned this in the beginning of the game. So 9, 10, 6, 8, it works. All right, no downforce. Brakes are just, you know, stock basically. And then I changed the differential, did 76, 86, 97, 97. And like my Chevy Nova, I did 89% going to the rear now. So it's wonderful. So let's take her outside and let's have some fun with her, and you guys can enjoy the 4K experience. Absolutely beautiful. You guys are seeing what I'm seeing finally, because before all my other videos were 1080p, and we finally did an upgrade. We got a new capture card, and I needed a new laptop because my Alienware Alpha did not make the trip from Alabama, Pennsylvania, sadly. I got up here, I plugged it in, and it just constantly flashed yellow. And I looked up the online to see how to fix it, and they said I had to tear apart the whole thing, remove the battery for 10 minutes, plug the battery back in, and then it would last for about a week, and then I'd have to do the same thing over and over again. And I said, that's too much. So I decided to say, you know what? I mean, it was old, it was slow, I have had issues with it. I'll just get a new one, you know. And that's what I did. So I ordered a new one, and it's working great. And I absolutely love it. And yeah, now I can, you know, show you guys all my videos in 4K now. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Yep, so I got a 4K capture card, and the computer itself runs like 1440 to 1600p, but when you make the videos, it goes up to 4K. So that's pretty cool. Drag it out. It's okay. It really is. You know, I really wish I had just the stock tires. But we're on race, and it works. It gets the job done. So it gives you that ample amount of grip. I'm not really paying attention to what gears I'm in, but I know I'm up there. And I'm like 3 feet from my TV. I mean, it's massive in front of me. All I see is a huge trunk. But we're gonna try to push for 1.1 million. That's the goal here today. So let's see if we can do it. Hitting the right numbers, I can tell you that. A little off. I'd like to be 700 right there. Not right there. Gotta drag it out a little bit more. I like being in the 800s by now. But it's definitely better than my original tune that I first had up. About 25,000 under my average. Not too bad, to be honest. But I'm not worried about it. We can still make 100,000. And to make 50 more. Hey, there's a 1.1 million points. It was just over, but we did it. So, yeah, awesome. But like I said, you're going to be using all the gears. You really are, no doubt. Here, let's just go in there, and we'll go down the drag strip with this thing. But she does slide for what she's got. I mean, she's also got 1,500 horsepower to play with. There's 8th, there's 9th, and there's 10th. 10th is right there, it's great. Right at the red line. Right where you really want it to be. Beautiful. Drop it down all the gears. So if you like shifting gears like I do, you know, fast and furious gear shifting, this is the car for you. There's a nice interior view. I mean, that 89% going to the rear end, you really do notice it. All right, this thing's not going to just like, you know, usually you can just leisure your time. It'll just drift for you. No, not this tune. This tune is meant to go sideways and go sideways hardcore. And it does it. It does it very well. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, you can see all the gauges work, and yeah, it's pretty sick. And yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Don't want that. I hate when those guys put them all right there. You know, it just drives you up the wall. But either way, absolutely beautiful car. I highly recommend it. Hopefully you guys try my tune out. And let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Because I'd like to hear it. And yeah, let me know how you guys think about this new 4K setup that I got running here. I'd like to hear about that too. I know about the sound. It is what it is. Once we get a new microphone, it'll all be fixed. Hopefully. We'll get to that point. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and stay sideways, my friends.